welcome to Honeybee Tales. Today's story is called Excellent Ed, and it is an adorable story about how sometimes we think we're not good at something and we think other people might not notice, but that really each of us has something unique to share with the world. And so this is an adorable story, especially if you love silly little dogs or dogs in general. This is Excellent Ed by Stacy McAnulty. And it is a beautiful story that will really make you smile and make you understand that everyone is amazing and has something amazing to offer the world. All the Ellis children were excellent at something. Well, except Ed. And all the Ellis children were allowed to eat at the table and ride in the van and sit on the couch and use the indoor bathroom. Elaine was an excellent soccer player. Are you good at soccer or good at different sports? Ed preferred to carry the ball in his mouth. The twins, Emily and Elmer, were excellent at math and could add faster than a calculator. Ed could only count to 4. Edith was an excellent ballerina and could twirl on her toes. Ed could twirl too, but it wasn't the same. And Ernie baked excellent cupcakes. Ed agreed. Do you see how everyone in the family begins with the letter E? I thought that was a pretty cool feature. Maybe if I was excellent, like Elaine, Emily, Elmer, Edith, and Ernie, then I could eat at the table and ride in the van and sit on the couch and use the indoor bathroom, Ed thought. But what was Ed excellent at? Do you see how he's thinking of how great his family is and imagining how all the things that they can do? Then he got it. I'm good at breaking stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely excellent at breaking stuff. Ed thought that should earn him a place at the Ellis family table. You think that's a good reason to sit at the table? But before he could jump onto a chair, Elaine zoomed into the kitchen and yelled, "I broke the record for most soccer goals in a season." Elaine was better at breaking stuff than Ed. Guess I gotta be excellent at something else, Ed thought. Then he got it. Excellent at losing stuff. See all the signs of things that are lost? Just last week, he lost himself when he wandered out of the backyard. I'm definitely excellent at losing stuff, Ed thought. So do you see how he's coming up with different ideas? And he really is coming up with some pretty good ideas of what makes him excellent. But then once he sees that someone else is excellent at something, he feels a little discouraged. Ed thought that earned him a ride in the van. But just as he was about to jump in, Elmer shouted, "I lost a tooth!" "Me too," Emily said. Elmer and Emily were better at losing stuff than Ed. He's feeling very discouraged, isn't he? I must be excellent at something, Ed thought. Better than Elaine, Emily, Elmer, Edith, and Ernie, but what? Forgetting stuff. He always forgot to wipe his paws, and he forgot that he shouldn't water the rose bushes. And he always seemed to forget that he had just eaten. Do your animals do that? You feed them and then they're hungry like 5 minutes later. Ed, you just ate, Dad said. I'm definitely excellent at forgetting stuff, Ed thought. He was sure that earned him a nap on the couch. But then Edith made an announcement. Uh-oh. I'm the new lead ballerina. When I auditioned, I just forgot to be nervous and danced my best ever. Ed whimpered. He wasn't even the best forgetterer. Maybe I'm not excellent enough to be a part of the Ellis family. So do you see how he's feeling really discouraged and believing he's not good enough because everyone else has something that they're good at? And he loves them and he thinks they're amazing, but he wants to be good at something on his own, right? Just then, Ernie dropped half of his peanut butter sandwich. Ed gobbled it up. Wow, Ed, you are excellent at cleaning the floor, Ernie said. Yes, I am an excellent floor cleaner. Maybe that's why I don't eat at the table. See, it's all about changing your perspective. It's not that eating on the floor is bad for him, it's just he's excellent at being a floor cleaner. Then Emily and Elmer walked in the front door. Ed jumped up and covered them with kisses. Ed, you're excellent at welcoming us home, Emily and Elmer said. Yes, I am an excellent welcomer. Maybe that's why I don't get to go away in the van. So see, he's changing his viewpoint and realizing that he is excellent at something. Later, the family squished together on the couch, and there was no room for Ed. So he lay across Edith's and Elaine's feet. Ed is excellent at warming feet, Elaine whispered to Edith. Yes, I am an excellent feet warmer. Maybe that's why I don't sit on the couch. Ed wagged his tail. He was an excellent Ellis after all. Now, if he could just figure out why he wasn't allowed to use the indoor bathroom. So as you can see, an excellent family does need an excellent dog, but Excellent Ed by Stacy McAnulty and illustrated by Julia Sarcone-Roach shows you that it's all about changing your perspective and believing that you are excellent at something and being thankful and grateful for what you do have and realizing that you too can make a great contribution to this world. So I hope you enjoyed Excellent Ed. Thank you for watching Honeybee Tales. If you like this and want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.